Hello ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are on YouTube, we're going to go through Schalke 04 versus Fnatic. I don't remember this game, honestly. I don't remember this game. I think... okay, Casio. Casio was last. So with this game, I don't remember what happened. I remember watching it. I remember people running around with Seth. Senna first pick. Well, Forgiven Senna has been kind of a meme, and honestly, he didn't perform so well on it. First rotation, Gragas MF. I like it. I don't think it's bad. I think Fnatic, something that people misunderstood, or I didn't really clarify because it's difficult when you have so little time. Misfortune, I think, is really good when you are a good team, because you can actually use the fact that Misfortune is so strong early game. She has good moves and speed for base timers. She can push, she has prio, she can secure Drake, go first to Rift, whatever. Good. In general, BB actually performed really well. I don't know, I disagree. He didn't do that great. He did okay. And Fnatic is a team that can definitely use it. Gragas, I've said it multiple times, I think it's the best jungler in the game, together with the Lees. Next rotation, Jav and Braum, Senna together, and to, of course, block Misfortune ult. That's the whole idea. Pantheon is banned, Philips is banned, Rakan is banned for Zyraka. Honestly, decent bans into Fnatic. Set third pick into Cannon ban and Karma. So they're just removing ranged champions that Odoamne could potentially play. Odoamne doesn't want to pick Ornn into this, he goes Aatrox. That's one of those things when you're picking Aatrox against the most experienced Aatrox on the planet, besides maybe, I don't know, the Shy. So that's silly, but I guess there's no other option. You pick it. I think Bwipo is very happy to see this. There's no cheesy range pick that will give him trouble. And then LeBlanc blind pick with Syndra ban, it's Akali ban, it's common. And then last pick Casio, of course, it's a special. So Schalke's draft doesn't look bad. They have a lot of strong picks. The trade-off here is, of course, they gave up Senna. Fnatic gave up Senna, and then they get Gragas and Set, very high value picks. Set is in the matchup against Aatrox, so he's happy. And Thresh into Braum is also fine. I think Thresh is really, really good. And that's it. Someone asked in chat, why not Veigar last? Well, Veigar against LeBlanc is just not a good matchup. It's a pretty terrible matchup. You can get out of the cage however easy you want, and you can always commit on Veigar, you can gank him, you can kill him. LeBlanc is a counter to Veigar. Casio is pretty good considering there's a lot of champions with dashes here, and all of them need to commit pretty deep. Also, Casio doesn't give a shit about Braum. Braum is pretty bad against Casio. So Casio is a fine pick here. It's a skill matchup into LeBlanc. As long as Casio doesn't die to any level 2 ganks or level 3 ganks, Casio will be winning, I think. Like, if Casio can play aggro against LeBlanc, she always wins, but she can't always play aggro, and she needs to respect ganks. So let's play this game. I think I like Fnatic's draft. If it was in the world of in the world where they were a weaker team, Fnatic, then I would like the blue side draft more, because they have 2 picks here that I think only good teams can execute on, and that's Thresh and Misfortune. So we'll have to pay attention how they use early prio to pressure the whole map. Fnatic's bot lane, I still think right now, in terms of how much they're accomplishing together, I think they are the strongest bot lane. Canna open that game. Canna is overrated. Rumble is overrated. Many overrated champions. Long break. Turtleneck gang. Okay. What on earth, man? That took forever. Okay. Bottom Prior, Misfortune Trash. Scaling, good for Senna Brom. LeBlanc, Cassio, 2v1 matchup for LeBlanc. She needs to gank on Cassio, especially because Cassio is running cleanse. Jarvan needs to try to snowball advantage onto Gragas, but it's so difficult now after Gragas, like the jungle changes, you know. Gragas can easily get level 3 without any major punishment because he has too many options. Set top into Aatrox. Aatrox needs to find windows to all in. It's all. I think it's rather 50-50 the matchup. Yeah, I said he's running TP, so he doesn't have cleanse. That's what I said, I think. Well, what I meant. Okay. I meant he's running TP, so he's running... he's not running cleanse. Like I said, he's not running cleanse. The race to level 3. Selfmade going for the more... the slower clear. I don't know if he gets level 3 with Wolf. I don't think he does. So Gage will be level 3 first. What says here? What Kedrol says here.
Mark, as you were talking about, also could, in theory, you know, this would be the time when Gilius could invade because the ward that was on there that would have spotted earlier just died. So Selfmade definitely going for the much more safe route. And now, if he meets Gilius, he should be level 3 too.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about this, I think buff to buff and then Krugs is better because now Jarvan can look. If he does see him on red, it's going to be a fight and he has no prios apart from maybe top. But Gilius is looking for a level 3 gank mid.
Something you talked about.
Looks a bit hard though.
J4 duo. Nemesis though is just
Oh.
gonna flash away.
Okay. Cassio flash. Yeah, I agree. Self-made pathing is very dangerous. Okay. Will we see some lantern shenanigans? Looks like lantern shenanigans are happening. Oof. Oof. And the flash. Oof. Oof. Take my red all you want, brother. Your bot lane is in trouble. Nice how Fnatic kept the freeze in this position. Selfmade losing his reds is no longer relevant. But now it's all about, you know, I don't know why Abadege, it looks like he keeps pushing waves into Cassio. Like he needs to make a decision because he needs to make the wave slow push towards him. Oof. Oof. Oh. Oh, that's rough. This is a big mistake, man. That is... Oh, man. Oh, I didn't know this, man. Forgiven cannot walk up like this. This is Forgiven's mistake. Like, this is... it's not... Fnatic didn't do anything out of the ordinary. They just punished the mistake. Abadage finally freezing. Nemesis walking back to lane. He can't really TP because of the cleanse situation. And Abadage needs to thin out the wave. The wave is a bit too big. Because he needs to freeze. He needs to freeze it. But, you know, when Abadage pushed in, he needs to base, get items, come back, and then snowball. But now with this, how big this wave is, and Like after they burn the flash, he needs to just push in, base, find the base. And then thin out the wave, freeze. Instead he let the wave crash and he's backing off. Because look here, Abadagi has no item. No item. And they're fighting. Okay. Brom, no flash. Holy, well, this is fucking destruction. Why did you guys want me to review this? I realized what I was doing during this game. I realized I was doing a voiceover for something very nice. I'm excited. Wow. Well, now it's like beyond recovery. Cassio gets a kill. LeBlanc is behind. Oh. He's looking for the flay on the EQ. Oh, there's a flay. Oh, no. Gilius. Oh, man. This is... You guys want me to review this? This is over, man. Nemesis, after burning his flash, played it correctly. No punishment at all from Schalke. Like, that was the only window of entry. And now, like... the wave is frozen. Like, there's nothing to do after Gilius died. Gilius died, the wave is still frozen from before. It's just... Oh, man. Like, now, if Gilius dies here, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. You can't recover bot. Bot is frozen. Look at the wave. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Is anyone Greek in the chat? How do they say nothing to do in Greek? What an absolute... Oh. Oh, man. He burnt flash as well when he died. Oh, man. Like the mistakes of Schalke was mid lane wave management was terrible. He never based. They could not punish Cassio because of how he managed the wave. So there was nothing to do for Jarvan. And then bottom as well. After like the wave was in such a position where the map was divided, they need to wait for Jarvan to break the freeze. But I don't even think it was frozen. Then they both died, and Braum and Senna burnt all summoners. They burnt all summoners. And then now the mistake of Jarvan, of course, face checking is not good. Are Schalke the worst team in EU right now? Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Is... Okay. Yeah, I think Schalke is worse than Vitality. Well, Vitality, they have visa issues and whatever, you know. And it's a team filled with players that maybe can become better. But Schalke? Are Fnatic keeping the freeze? I think they can line up to dive. Oh, they're keeping a freeze. They're building a big wave. This means Fnatic is building a big wave. Or maybe they're just pushing now because of Rift Herald. Hylissang is already moving. Misfortune is super fast too. Berserker Greaves and passive. Gragas and Thresh. Thresh is still in fog. Schalke don't know Thresh position. No ults on top. Flash of Aatrox. Pink ward was placed. Okay. Hylissang is showing now. Fnatic is in position, but They are 4v5. I think this is not the greatest situation. Schalke are 5. I think Fnatic are happy with the mid wave and the bot wave. Like, the trade is not bad, right? Set gets a base. Mid lane lost the full wave. Bottom's gonna lose 2 waves. Senna's gonna fall further behind. And they're also keeping Prior the entire time, so Herald is not gonna... They're not gonna have some massive swing with this Herald where they outnumber and so forth. Misfortune now walking into Senna lane, and the way Forgiven is treating it, it makes the decision for Misfortune to walk into top very easy because Senna is slow pushing. If they hard push this, all of a sudden, you know, maybe Schalke could find an opportunity where they outnumber. But they're slow pushing this top wave, and I think it's the wrong decision. Fnatic taking control of the river. Wonder if they will look to dive top. Oh. 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 That's a chunk. Gillies has Cinderhook. I don't know what he's camping for. Even when Abed and Gillius play a good early game, they didn't. Like, Gillius played okay. He got the red buff. He punished self-made pathing. And then, what's it called? Abedage wave management was horrible. His wave management was terrible. And Nemesis knew how he needed to position. Now there's just very little to do, honestly. Very little to do. They still need to try to kill Cassio, if anything. Try to catch him in the moment. Oh! 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 Conqueror! Conqueror OP! Flash from Zimbabwe. PGL tonight, Fnatic Bippo, how to carry on set. After first game. He didn't even finish the game. He didn't even finish playing the game. How to carry on set. That's pretty hilarious. Wow. Holy. I think if he doesn't Gragas ult, he dies. If he doesn't Gragas ult, then Senna dies here. Because they lose vision of her. She had no flash. Okay, so the Herald did nothing. Like, no one took gold. No one took this gold. Yeah, Senna was dead. That is troll. Very troll. He didn't need to ER here. Probably doesn't even need to R. California, rest in peace. Yeah, Kazu should win against Aatrox pretty hard still. Yeah, pretty fucking hard, I think. Whippo should lose against LeBlanc. There's no way back in here, man. How does this end? Really? Let's try, I guess. It looks fucking funny when Seth is jogging into people's heads. All the shit. Forgiven. Schalke A tier. Yeah, that was rough to watch.